Hi, it's me again, Debbie Forrestt. And yesterday or last week, we talked a little bit about why it's important to stretch. And today I thought that I would expound on that. So, if you think of the body as having hundreds of muscles and miles of connective tissue, uh, helping those muscles to glide together. And that's exactly what they're supposed to do. They're all connected and they're made to glide like that together. And so if you have miles and miles of connective tissue starting at the feet and going all the way to the top of the head, then there's a lot of opportunity for toxins to get trapped in there and become very sticky and stuck. You ever wake up feeling like somebody dumped a load of concrete in you? Well, that's what that connective tissue does. It has a tendency to attract toxins, and unless you live on a mountain in the Himalayas and completely away from any sort of electronics whatsoever and eat only food that you grow, you have toxins in your body. So if you don't stretch every day, then those toxins are going to build up and become worse, and the pain is going to be greater and greater. Now, yoga is based on isometrics. So what that does is it creates heat in the body. Just try this with me for a moment. First, though, I want you to if you have a mirror, this is going to really help. If you can see your reflection in the computer screen, that helps. Sometimes you might try this with your webcam on, or just turn on Skype or your Google Plus or FaceTime or whatever, and just look at yourself and your posture. And you'll notice that if you're sitting at the computer, this is probably what you're seeing. This is what you're looking at. See these trapezius muscles, how they push the shoulders forward and the head forward. Well, that's how we sit every day. So what we want to do is make it so that those muscles kind of square off, the heart lifts, and we take the tension out of the neck. So that's the proper posture that you want to assume when you're doing yoga, so that you're exercising the right muscles in the right way. So try this with me first. Push the hands together and feel how those upper back muscles engage. You can feel the muscles between the shoulder blades really working. Now relax back down, let the shoulders slump, and try that again, and you'll notice that you just don't get the same effect. Now, try it this way. Pull apart, square the muscles, pull apart, and you'll see maybe just a little bit different effect, or you'll feel a little different effect. But basically, that's what you want to do. You want to create isometric energy, which creates heat in the body, and that's going to keep the right muscles engaged. You can keep your awareness on the proper muscles the whole time. Okay? So you ready? So again, try slumping, and this time now I want you to scoot yourself way into the back of the chair till your butt finds the back of your chair. Then from that point all the way up, you can even move your pubis bone back and sink your groins. Just hollow them out. You can put your thumbs in there, and all the way from there up the front of the body, you're going to create length, and this is going to create an arch in the back. And look at the wonderful lift that made in my heart. So that's how you want to do these stretches, with that great arch in the back. And most of you are probably saying, wow, that hurts my back. You're not really hurting your back as long as you're keeping length and traction and your feet really planted firmly and squarely on the floor. You are just engaging some muscles you're not used to engaging. And unless you're getting a sharp pain or a numbing or radiating pain, these are the muscles that you want to work. And I'm really feeling that. I'm creating heat. I am using the back muscles, those spinal muscles, instead of letting them spread apart. I'm pulling them in and creating a trench. Feel back there. Can you feel a trench where your spine is, instead of the spine sticking out like little dinosaur spikes, right? So now that you've created this lift in the heart, you can do anything from there. You can now interlace your hands and stretch them up over the head and lift the heart and really give yourself a good push. Take a few cleansing breaths. Of course, you want to do the yoga cleansing breaths, and keep your head nice and soft so that the neck muscles aren't over engaging. And then just release the hands out from the heart center all the way out, and you're going to feel a great release. You can also grab on keeping the upper back muscles engaged. You're trying to pull the bottom of the blades in. Don't squeeze your shoulders together. Keep the upper back broad, but lift the heart and keep the front body elongating and the neck nice and soft. Now grab a hold of the base of the chair where you're sitting and just pull up as you lift your heart, and you're going to really feel those back muscles from the very base of the spine all the way up. Keep your neck nice and soft. And you can even try the opposite. You can turn your fingers under and just kind of sit on them and then pull up and back. You can kind of push down through your hands and pull up through the heart. Keep the neck nice and soft. Keep your shoulders squared. Pull the trapezius muscles down the back without shortening the back muscles. Now just release and relax. Keep the heart lifted. Beautiful. You did a good job. So you can do some other stretches with keeping this posture, like just pull your hand toward the away from you, toward me, and just pull the fingers back. Just do this gently. Don't overwork it. But that's going to take all those little tight ligaments that have been like this all day. It's going to open them up and really stretch them out. So that's a good stretch. If you go this way, just gently, don't pull. Just gently. And then do the other side. Pull those fingers down and back toward you. You want to start with your palm up, of course. And then just gently. And do this several times a day. These actions, just the awareness. You don't even have to take a lot of time. Just the awareness of squaring the shoulders, not letting them droop forward, not letting the low back hit the back of your chair. This is going to change your life. Believe it or not. Thank you for joining me. Have a beautiful day. Namaste. And just don't forget to stretch. Bye-bye.